All right, Shalom. This the brother Rayat from the Cleveland branch GMS, coming back at you through the power and spirit of the Most High and the Son, who the world any calls Jesus Christ and God. But before I get into this lesson, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, Bashem Rakal Kodash Barakatah. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone, the real true leaders of all Israel on earth today, if you can receive it. Salutations to the hopeful elect, the brothers that's pushing this truth in season, out of season, in all truth and all sincerity. To you, I say shalom. Now, today's lesson will be about speaking out, man, because the Most High want us to speak out and want us to cry out, man, because we living in hell, man. Brothers going through shit and infirmities, problems with Eve, problems with children, money problems, housing problems. Brothers just crying out, man, to the Most High, man. And that's what the man of the Lord supposed to do, man. Cry out, man. Seeing our people going through hell, getting killed up every day, just in a sick state of mind. But the first scripture I'm going to get is in Ezekiel 9:4. It says, "And the Lord said unto him, Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem." And Jerusalem is the people before it's the place. So it's talking about going through the midst of the city to the people. It says, "And set a mark upon the foreheads of the man that sigh and that cry, for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof." There it says, set a mark. Click on the word mark. It's H8420. Tov. It says, desire mark. A mark, a sign of exemption from judgment. Yeah, because the man that's sighing and crying is sighing and crying out for all the abominations, man. Because we sick of it here, man. We sick of this place, man. We want heaven on earth, man. All things to be done in heaven as it is on earth, man. We want new bodies. We want the world, the land to go back to how it's supposed to be. We want to go back to our natural state, man. We want new bodies, man. We want a kingdom ran with righteousness, man. But you have to sigh and cry for that, man. It says, and to the others, the people who not sighing and crying, let's see why it's so important to sigh and cry. And said in my hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eye spare, neither have ye pity. So for the ones that's not sighing and crying, man, the angels that go through the city smiting, man, striking, killing, man. It's important to sigh and cry, man. You're supposed to sigh and cry out to the Most High. Otherwise, you're comfortable here, man. That's why we do videos. That's why we do camp. That's why we do live streams. So the Most High could hear our prayer, man. Hear our cry. I think what just came to mind. Isaiah. No, it's Jeremiah. Jeremiah chapter 14, I think it's verse 1. No, verse 2. Judah mourning, man. We are in mourning, man. We click on the word mourning. It says H56, all ball. To mourn, lament. To mourn, lament of humans. Gates. To mourn, to cause mourn. That's what we doing, man. It's mourning, man. We mourning out, man, to the Most High, man. We be wailing out to him, man. It says, and the gates thereof language. The gates represents the leadership of the Jews. Judah, the head tribe, man, you so-called Negroes. It says, and the gates thereof language. There are black unto the ground. And the cry of Jerusalem is gone up. That cry, man. Man, that sigh and that cry, man. Outcry. Shout. that's crying out, man, to the Most High, man. That cry is heard, man. That's what's gonna get us out of here, man. Who wants to be in America, man? Nobody but a nigga, man. A nigga or the nigga woman. The elect want out of this place, man. Let me see, man. This one. It's a lock here. $20, $22. Okay, come. This is Sirach chapter 20, verse 22. It says, there is that destroyeth his own soul through bashfulness, man. Being afraid to shout out, man. Being afraid to cry out. That's what the Most High want, man. It says, there is that destroyeth his own soul. Let's see how. Through bashfulness. And by accepting of persons overthrown himself. And that's what the white man and all these other nations do, man. They overthrew us, man. And if you don't cry out for that, that means that you like that, man. Yeah, man, you have to cry out, man. Otherwise, you destroy yourself, man. That's what the Most High want us to do, man. Cry out. That's what the election will be doing. Crying out, man. Sick of this wickedness, man. Sick of the nigga woman. Sick of bills. Sick of unrighteousness, man. Sick of unrighteous decrees. Sick of these heathens being over us, and we know it's the Most High's chosen people, man. Sick of these gutter rats calling themselves the Israelites when we the Israelites. They call themselves the Jews, we the Jews. They call themselves everything but what they are, man. We sick of it, man. It's time to cry out, man. I was just something short, man, through the spirit, man. All praises to Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, Bashem Rakar Kodash Barakatah. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone that rule well. Salutations to the hopeful elect that's pushing this truth and that's crying out, man. To y'all, I say shalom.